I'm so excited to be with Christie Peters today. She is owner and chef at The Hollows, which is a new restaurant in Saskatoon. She has a passion for working with Seabuckthorn, which is why I'm here, and I'm really excited to hear about what she's going to do with Seabuckthorn today, as well as maybe why she was interested in Seabuckthorn to begin with.
Yeah, I think it's a really versatile product, and I also think it's got a really unique flavor for something that's found in Saskatchewan. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to run through a few dishes, and starting with a cocktail. It's one of our best-selling cocktails here at The Hollows, and it's called the Seabuckthorn Sour. And basically it's a play on a bourbon sour. So we've got 1.5 ounces of bourbon, and we use Bullet just because it's a good blending bourbon. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, which is just equal parts sugar and water. Some freshly squeezed lemon juice that we squeeze daily, 3/4 of an ounce. A little splash of this Seabuckthorn liqueur that is made here in Saskatoon at Lucky Bastard Distilleries, which is a nice Seabuckthorn product as well. And a splash of this Seabuckthorn puree, which has got a really nice tart flavor that lends itself well to the cocktail. So about 1 ounce of that. And toss that in. And then a couple drops of organic free-range egg white, just to give it a nice mouthfeel. The lemon juice and the sugar will actually cook that into a meringue as we shake it. And this is the fun part. Give it a good shake until you feel like you're going to pass out.
You're going to need a drink after that,
Exactly.
right?
And then it's nicely mixed. And I like to double strain into the cocktail glass. And it's a beautiful color.
That's one thing about Seabuckthorn, it offers such a lovely color, doesn't it?
Exactly. So we've got that. And then I can garnish a couple of these frozen berries here. So we've got that. To start.
It looks lovely.
Yeah, and then next we're going to move on to our summerberry porridge. So I've just got that. It's made with quinoa, a little bit of almond milk, and some wild Saskatchewan blueberries. So you just heat that up together on the stove here. And it turns a nice blue color. So we also just sweeten with a little bit of maple syrup in here with the Saskatchewan wild blueberries. And then we call it the mixed berry summer oatmeal because we garnish with the tart Seabuckthorn berries on top and a little bit of cream.
It looks absolutely, and smells. I wish you could smell it.
Oh yeah.
It just smells delicious.
So we've got the berries and then a little drizzle of farm fresh cream, and it's good to go. So we've got that. And then our third item goes really well with traditionally served with tea. So it's a Madeline. It's like a little cookie or muffin that's very traditional. And we just take our simple Madeline batter. You can find a recipe on the internet. It's very traditional. Pipe a little bit in. They're traditionally done in this little clamshell mold. And they go amazing with tea, and we actually really like to serve it with the Seabuckthorn tea. So we just pipe those in like that. And then we take some of these berries, pop those in, make sure you get a nice amount in each. And then pop that in the oven. It only takes about 5 minutes. But we won't wait for that because I've already got some that I baked earlier here. And those are ready to go. And they go really good with the whipped honey butter. And then we've got our little pot of Seabuckthorn tea right here as well. So that's what we're going to be serving for Mother's Day. And then the final thing here is something that we actually have on the menu. And it is a Seabuckthorn honey mustard. So we make the mustard here. We grind up mustard seeds that we've grown, that are Saskatchewan grown. And we usually take a little bit, we make it more of a sauce because it's going to go with the pork pate. We'll put a little bit of the Seabuckthorn puree in there. Just because it goes really well. The honey gives it the sweet, the mustard gives it the spicy, and then the Seabuckthorn gives it that nice tart and that nice beautiful orange color. Ooh, I'm spilling. And so we take it and we like to do very abstract kind of a thing with this. It kind of feels like Picasso. There we go. Now we've got our pate. Place that down. There's some pistachios and apricots in there. And then take a little bit of the greens. Some fresh pea shoots. Sprinkle those on. So those are our Seabuckthorn dishes. Many different uses, sweet and savory.
So Christie, where did you first learn about Seabuckthorn?
I first learned about it in the cookbook, the Noma cookbook, which it's a European restaurant that was best restaurant in the world. So I bought their cookbook, and they were using Seabuckthorn. Their climate is very similar to here. So it's like a Nordic climate, so it gets, the winters are cold, so I know the Seabuckthorn berry thrives with the frost, and it becomes sweeter, and it's really hardy to this climate. So I thought it was really interesting, and when I found out you could buy them here, I was ecstatic. So I began experimenting with them right away.
This looks absolutely delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should tell everyone about the Hollows and where they can get this kind of wonderful food.
Mm-hmm.
You do an awesome job with the ingredients here. And yeah, so where are you? And
we are located in Riversdale, Avenue C South, CN 19th, across from the Salvation Army, right near the Farmers Market. So it was very nice.
thank you very much. And for the best of local food, Christie's always doing that. And we really appreciate her doing Seabuckthorn recipes for us today. So thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.